Wow, this is nice. So remember we came back on and I was saying, we're getting close to almost $1.7 million. Well, in that short amount of time, I think that was just last hour, about an hour ago. In that time, they've added over $100,000 to all these organizations. So you're doing a great job. This is Arizona Gives Day. And Ty is checking out Waste Not, how they feed the hungry in our state. One of the, basically one of the organizations, right, Ty? They're all part of this whole thing. And so, yeah, look at this, 100 grand in an hour. That's not a bad hour.
Arizonans like to give back. They are very generous people, and so we love to see this. We love to feature all these nonprofits that we have in our state because, as you mentioned, they do so much for so many people here in our state, and Waste Not is one of those wonderful nonprofits. I've got Kate here, my new friend. Kate, let's talk about this. What is Waste Not for people that may have not heard about you before?
So we are a hunger relief agency that is unique in that we are delivering food to people in need with food that would otherwise go to waste.
So how does it work? Because today we're at one of a giant supermarket that's getting ready to do what?
So they clear out close to code items, things that don't look perfect for them, and they sort it for us, and we come here every day. We pick up what they would otherwise discard, and we get it to nonprofit agencies that are feeding people.
Kate, how do you work? How do you find these big box stores that'll work with you like this?
So, you know, really most of the partners of Waste Not are catering companies, event venues, restaurants, the convention center, anywhere where food is made and discarded. We will prevent that from happening and instead collect it and get it to people in need.
That is fantastic. And you were just saying these are your brand new trucks.
Yeah.
They're beautiful. I like them.
But
them. You said to keep your operating costs down, you do everything through your trucks. You guys don't have a warehouse or anything like that.
That's correct. Waste Not doesn't need a facility. We use 91 cents of every dollar to transport food to people in need. That's the way we think is most efficient. We don't buy food, we don't sort it or sort it, we don't do food drives. We just really focus on food that would otherwise be thrown away. We get it to people who need it.
So Kate, as soon as this truck's loaded up, where's it headed then?
So we're going to take it to several nonprofits right here in the Valley, homeless shelters. We serve domestic violence shelters. Where people come for help, we know that they need food, and we will get it to them.
Kate, can we walk around the back and let's see, because they're working already, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So this is Tim, one of our
drivers,
and he's on the road every day collecting beautiful food like this. So we've got fresh berries, pico de gallo, beautiful pineapple, all this produce and baked goods, prepared goods. We really focus on prepared goods. A lot of people throw away things that are prepared, but we will rescue that food and we'll get it to people in need.
This is fantastic. For people that don't know, how long has Waste Not been here in the Valley?
We've been serving the Valley for over 35 years.
35 years.
Yes.
Oh, so people are already calling, trying to donate to you, Kate. I love it. So if folks are watching at home, obviously it's today's Arizona Gives Day. How can they help you?
Well, of course they can donate. That's what we survive on. We don't get government funds. We don't have earned revenue. Our operation is provided by the generosity of this community every year for 35 years.
That is fantastic.
So they can go to, azgives.org.
There you go. And put in Waste Not and you can donate. Do you guys have, real quick, do you have about 20 seconds, do you have a goal of what you'd like to raise this year?
We have a $10,000 goal. And what's amazing is we got a matching gift this year. So everyone's donation will double.
I love that. Yeah. That's going to help so many people here in our community. Kate, stay with us because we're going to come back in about 20 minutes or so. We're going to continue to talk about Kate, but not only about Waste Not, but also about Arizona Gives Day because she's also a part of the board, correct?
Right.
So she's going to tell us a little bit more about what this means and how much money we are already raising as you continue to watch those numbers tick up on Arizona Gives Day. Troy, back to you.
Yeah, it's fun to watch the tote board. I feel like we're kind of like the Jerry Lewis thing. Remember that? They'd say, show us the tote.
Yeah.
Right? Hey, Cory. Remember, it was always so exciting.
Over my head. I'm not that old.
Zing.
Wow. You're lucky you're not in here.
Should have seen that coming, Troy.
Whippersnapper.
Throwing down Jerry Lewis telethons. Ty's not going to abide that, for sure.
AZAM is back.
Welcome back. Ty Brennan is live at Waste Not and has a really cool story about what they're doing now. Hey, Ty.
Good morning, Celeste. Yeah, we are out here because today is part of Arizona Gives Day. All these nonprofits in our state, I think there's over 1,000 of them that are looking for a little help to keep up what they do, and Waste Not is one of those. Kate, let's talk about this because we were just talking about you guys have these giant trucks that you go out and collect these food, but you're also looking for volunteers to be drivers, so to speak, food Uber, so to speak.
Exactly. Yeah, we love when people volunteer for us and transport the smaller volume donations. That doesn't make sense for us to send out a big fund for.
So, Kate, if folks are watching at home, maybe they want to give back in that way, how can they do that?
They can go to wastenotaz.org and they'll find out all the information. And we also need the food donors. So if there are restaurateurs out there and people in the food service business and they have that heartache when they have to throw their good food away, not necessary.
And this isn't a little example of just kind of what's going out today. This is some beautiful looking food that's going to go out to some deserving families.
It's honestly always so beautiful. The things that we get, I'm constantly taking pictures of them because it's such great food. And yes, it gets right into the hands of children, seniors, families who are food insecure. They might not know where their next meal is coming from, and Waste Not is here to help.
I love that. Okay, we've got about a minute left. Let's talk about Arizona Gives Day because this is such a huge part of our culture here in Arizona. And
absolutely.
Arizonans, as we've been seeing, are so generous. Talk about what this means for you guys.
Yeah, so the Alliance of Arizona Nonprofits has been doing this since 2013. And during the course of those years, they've raised over $23 million for Valley nonprofits and nonprofits all over our state.
That is huge.
Whether you are into animal rescue or the arts or Waste Not or whatever it is, today is the day to give back and to be generous and to contribute to our state.
Well, thank you so much for everything that you do. Again, you can go to our website to find out all about Waste Not and their program, but also all the other programs and nonprofits that need a little extra help. And it's been so cool to watch those numbers keep going up. Troy, do you have it handy? How much are we at now?
Let me see if it's up over here
still.
Let's see the tote. Yeah, another $60,000 since I first introduced you last time. So here you go. It's 1.9.